Okay, let's get at it.
Woo! Yay, hiking.
Yeah, it's pretty much as cold out here as it looks this morning. I have a feeling we're gonna crawl back inside the shelter and, you know, maybe we'll start hiking in another hour or so. Good morning. We are leaving the Molly's Ridge shelter area, or shelter even. We stayed in the shelter. It is November 26, 2021, day 178. It is a frosty morning. It was a frosty night. We started to get up and decided to give it another half hour to warm up. I don't think that really worked out, but it was nice to hang out for a little while longer. But today's shouldn't be that bad of a day. We've got 13.4 miles to get into the town of Fontana, where Fontana Village, sorry, the village of Fontana, where we're actually gonna zero tomorrow, and that will likely be the last zero of our hike. But between here and there, we've got one main climb up to Doe Knob, and then we've kind of got an over and a little bit of down to Shuckstack Firetower. It is a little bit off trail. It's supposed to have spectacular views, but if it's clouded out, I don't know if we're going to do that side trail. All depends on whether we think we're going to get a view there or not. And then after leaving Shuckstack, we're going to drop like a rock, like 3,000 feet down to into Fontana Village and the marina and Fontana Lake and all of that stuff. So that's the plan for the day, and we'll see how it goes. I am happy that with all the rain we had last night, it rained early and then it turned into more of just blowy, snowy stuff. But the ground doesn't look like it's that icy yet, which is pretty darn awesome. We'll see if that changes later, but we were worried we were going to get out here and be contending with icy leaves. But right now it's just crunchy stuff. Okay, see you out there. Okay, we are on Doe Knob, which is the top of our morning.
I think it's the top of your day.
Top of the day.
Woo!
So it is all downhill from here.
Today.
Yeah. Today. But yeah, so after this we'll drop to whatever that fire tower is.
Shuckstack.
And the weather has not looked like it's cleared yet, so who knows if we'll be going out to that. And then we drop $3,000 down to Fontana Village.
Hang in there, knees.
Okay, there's I don't know if it can be seen on there's like a little mist of snowflakes coming down, but I don't think
I don't know if it's snowing or if it's just blowing off the trees because it's really windy.
Yeah,
I'm not sure.
We'll see. But either way, I think we'll be okay because we're going to start descending now. Woohoo! See ya.
Okay, it is Black Friday, day after Thanksgiving. Hope you're all enjoying your shopping. We are in a winter wonderland today. It's not so cold when we're moving, supposed to warm up and we're dropping in elevation today. But it's really, really pretty. It's put me in the Christmas spirit. I need to set up my Christmas playlist to get us through the rest of this trip. Have a great weekend, folks.
Right, we're at the intersection for Shuckstack. I think I'm going to make the go up. I still don't know if we're going to have much of a view, but I guess I'll find out in a little while. What was the good news we just heard?
Fresh Ground from the Leapfrog Cafe is down in Fontana because he's been posting on Facebook and I've been commenting, we're coming, wait for us. And some hikers coming out of Fontana said he's waiting for 2 thru-hikers coming out today, which is us. So I am excited we get to meet him. If I'm hoping there aren't 2 more thru-hikers in front of us that take the spot. But usually when he sets up, he stays for the day. Yeah. So Fresh Ground, we're looking forward to seeing you in a little bit.
Awesome. Yay. See ya. Okay, that was a climb to get up here. But I guess if I climbed up here, I gotta climb the tower too. Whew. Here we go. Yeah, holy cow, that was worth the climb. Okay, I'm actually in the tower. I'm gonna go down a level with the phone off because I need both hands on these icy steps. But I think I'm gonna get a better video from the layer down without the windows. Okay. That is the way we're headed. And then over that and down to Fontana. Back around. All right. And down there is the remains of an old fire warden's cabin. Not anymore though.
So we're hiking down to Fontana today and just came around a corner and it's really cool. There's this huge ridge over there. We'll be walking down in a minute, and then there's Fontana Lake. Down there, that's where we're headed. Hey, good job on the Smokies, baby. Done.
Done.
Booyah.
Goodbye, Smoky Mountains. At least till we're back.
Yeah. Goodbye, Smoky Mountains, while we're through hiking the Teak.
Oh, that means we've knocked off about 75 more miles. I'll call it 70 more miles from the 900-mile Smoky Mountain Trail Club.
Woo-hoo.
Now we are headed down to Fontana Dam.
Yeah.
And to the village.
Marina.
The marina. Okay. With maybe some trail magic before then. We'll see.
Fingers are crossed, Fresh Ground.
We shall see.
Unless all these Muggle Day weekend hikers stole all the food.
Okay, I'm going to wander down into this little parking area to get a view of Fontana Lake and Dam. It looks super low, but they usually lower the, at least up in Knoxville, they lower the water levels in the winter, preparing for the summer or the spring thaw. But it looks really cool with the exposed shoreline, giant rocks sticking out. Ooh.
Hey girl, come on girl.
They know Fresh Ground's the trail magic guy.
Come here girl. She's a little, I say she, I don't know if it's a she or he. Yeah, here she comes. Look at him. Hey Bubba. Hey. I know I got two people with me. You don't like it, do you? Come here. Okay, it's okay. Yeah, it's okay. You doing okay today? You hear they'll come up and stick their head all out. Come here, girl. He likes to get here early. I call him he because he's bigger. Come on. He's a little bit cautious. Come on.
This is end of day recap for day 178.
Duh. End of 178. We did a nice short day, shorter than we were expecting.
Shorter than expected.
For good reason. So we did 11.9 miles. 11.9 miles.
Doe Knob.
We passed Doe Knob, which was our only major climb.
It was a big climb, and it was super cold this morning. I was whining about it.
Yep, and then Shuckstack Firetower, and that was actually the Blue Blaze to it was actually also a good climb.
I skipped the Blue Blaze. I kept hiking down.
But it actually had some pretty cool views down to the Fontana Dam and the mountains around. And then
we went all the way downhill and across Fontana Dam, which was absolutely beautiful, which makes Fontana Lake, which was pretty. And as we were coming down, some hikers coming up said Fresh Ground was down below. And since
who's Fresh
many
Ground?
people may not know who the heck that is, Fresh Ground is kind of the Gabriel of trail angels.
Gabriel of
Isn't that like
angels.
the archangel?
Yeah,
I was thinking about that hiking down. Yeah. So
Wow.
Fresh Ground's a guy that's his name, and well, his trail name, I guess, who drives around his van, which is called the Leapfrog Cafe. And what he does is buys food and supports thru hikers. So he drives north for the NOBO season. He's been driving south for the SOBO season and bouncing around between Fontana Dam and Springer Mountain. And I follow him on Facebook, and he said something about where he had fed some people the last couple of days. A lot of people we've known and we've hiked near have been coming through him and being fed by him. And I said, hey, there's two of us coming out into Fontana tomorrow. So he got in his car and drove 90 miles, his van, to wait for us to come out of the Smokies into Fontana so that he could feed us his leftover Thanksgiving meal from yesterday. So he had some spicy turkey and some ham sandwiches and
green beans and
a potato salad. And he had fruit and he had sodas and he didn't give us the chips and cake, but he had chips and cake. And then he said, well, I was waiting for you guys. So when you're done eating, I'll pack up and I'll drive you to the pit stop gas station resupply. And then I'll take you up to the lodge. And he's like, do you need anything else? Because I can wait around and help you with anything you need. He waited to make sure that the restaurant was open here so he would know whether we were going to get fed tomorrow because we're going to take a zero tomorrow. Fresh Ground, you are the man.
It was pretty awesome.
So It totally made my day when I heard he was down here and I was, hiking much more quickly and in a much better mood than this cold morning because I knew he was there, but I had no idea he was here just to meet us because of a comment I had put on Facebook.
Yes.
So,
yep.
There's a saying out here that is the trail provides. And I really...
Fresh Ground provided.
And we offered to pay him. He said, no way. He does it all through fundraising. He does a fundraiser early in the year, and then he did another one this fall for the SOBO season. And we will be supporting him going forward in what he does to for other thru hikers. Yep. And he also had some news for us and some of the other hikers we've been around, which was kind of fun too.
That's right.
So that was just
that was
total highlight of my day.
Yep, a great recap for the day. Okay, you missed some highlights yesterday.
Oh yeah, sorry. Okay, so yesterday we had 3 major highlights. The first is you crossed 2,000 miles.
Yay!
Oh come on, that's pretty dang big, bud.
That is a big number. Yeah. Yes.
That's pretty amazing. We're about 160 left now. The second is we crossed over our last 6,000 foot elevation mountain of the trail. And that includes both from here to Georgia and also the makeup miles I have to do up north. None of them are 6Ks.
Yep.
So hopefully we won't be in too much more snow, but we'll see, or ice or whatever. And the third is last night was the last shelter in Tennessee. And we are in Fontana, North Carolina. We are officially done with Tennessee, which means you are 12 states down, 2 to go. And you only have about 80 left in North Carolina and then 80 miles in Georgia.
Crazy stuff.
Those are big milestones.
Those are big milestones. And we're done with the Smokies, which
big.
For me, that's a major milestone. So we're done with the Smokies.
Which is a major milestone. Why?
Just because we've lived down here, we've done so many miles in the Smokies, except for the AT, and. Yeah.
But a lot today was kind of fun. Actually, not just today, the last couple of days. We've been hiking on the AT, of course, and passing a lot of other places we've hiked. So we would hike up and touch the AT and then turn around, or we'd hike up and hike a mile on the AT and go down a different trail. And so it's just kind of fun to see all those places we've been to briefly as we were through hiking it.
Yep. Okay, and I did have one Massachusetts highlight that I didn't mention last night when we talked about Massachusetts. Okay. Trail Magic. So Massachusetts, we ran into so many different. That was probably the most Trail Magic in a consolidated.
We had one day when I was still on. We had 3 the same day.
Yep.
2 Trail Magics and then the Cookie Lady. Yeah. It was like, oh my gosh, so much food.
So since yesterday my Massachusetts memories were kind of negative, I figured I'd give the positive was.
Yeah, and you had some really cool ones after I got off trail, like the tent that just had cold sodas in it, and it was a screened-in tent, so you could get away from the bugs. Yeah.
It did, except that was Connecticut.
Anyway, so speaking of Connecticut, now it's time for you to recap. Are you going to recap Connecticut?
I'm going to skip that for today.
Skip today? Do it tomorrow?
Yep. We'll do it after I actually think about it.
We'll end on our highlight of Fresh Ground's awesome.
Fresh Ground is
we're
awesome.
in a lodge at Fontana Village, and we will be taking a 0 here tomorrow. Last 0 of the trip, number 15 out of 178 days. We think we'll be done around 190. So 15 out of 190 is not very many days off. Yep. So kind of exciting to have a day off. So we might have bought some adult beverages on our resupply. No telling.
See ya.
See you tomorrow.